Morning. I am in Hamilton, Ontario. Yesterday I left Niagara Falls. Got here last night. I stayed here at basically just a nice little harbor, and they have a bunch of walking paths and stuff like that, so nice little quiet spot. Last night was good. It was fairly quiet other than a bit of thunderstorms and rain and stuff, but other than that, it was a good night. Today I am planning on basically just going for a nice long walk before it gets way too hot out, but thought I'd check out the harbor and everything around here. Apparently you can go pretty far on just walking and biking paths, so I'm gonna check that out. Do that today. Let's go. I feel like today's been a very weird day. I just figured I'd take it easy, just go for a walk, hang out here. Went to go for a walk. It's going good. And some guy asked me to take a picture of him because the view's nice. I said sure, took a picture. Then I ended up getting stuck talking with him for about 45 minutes. And I kept telling him, oh, I gotta go, because I was like, I just want to keep walking. And he's like, oh, I'll walk with you. I'm like, wasn't the idea. Eventually, I said I really gotta go now, so I left. And then I found some lady's driver's license, and there's a little tourist info thing, so I just went and gave it to them. I was like, if anyone's looking for a driver's license, here it is. And then about 2 minutes later, got attacked by a bird in the back of the head. So that hurt quite a bit, but I'm not bleeding or anything, so that's fine. But yeah, today just feels like a very weird day today. I mean, it's nice out, nice and sunny, but weird things keep happening. And also last night, the place where I parked, there was a guy there who's also traveling in a van or whatever, and he also wouldn't stop talking. Which was nice. He was nice, he seemed nice. But I was like trying to make dinner and stuff in the middle, and he probably also kept talking for like an hour, and then I don't know how to politely say, okay, I gotta go. But that bird came after me again because I had to walk back. What the heck, man? I don't know. I ran away before it could get to me, but Heading out of Hamilton today, I'm gonna head into Toronto. There's quite a bit of stuff that I kind of had planned for Toronto, so might be there for a little bit. But that's the plan today. Head there, figure out a place to camp tonight. It's a little hard to find parking here. There's lots of parkades, but obviously the van doesn't fit, so just trying to find some street parking where there's actually an empty spot. It's a little hard. After probably driving around for like 20-25 minutes, I finally found a parking spot, so it's great. I did go in, there was a parkade that said it was like a 4-meter clearance, and I was like, perfect, I fit in there, but apparently that was just a loading dock, so out of there, finally found some street parking. I'm in downtown Toronto right now. I'm gonna check out the Hockey Hall of Fame. Checking out the Hockey Hall of Fame was super cool. I didn't really do much research on it before I went. I was like, oh, I'll just go check it out. So I didn't even realize they had the Stanley Cup there. So that was really cool to be able to take a picture and touch it. And yeah, they had a lot of also like interactive games and stuff. You could shoot pucks and whatnot. So that was really cool, and it was way bigger than I thought. I did not think it was going to be that big. So yeah, that was fun to check out. Probably walked around there for, I don't know, an hour and a half, 2 hours, looking at everything. So yeah, just had lunch. Not sure what I'm doing yet the rest of the day. Probably go for a walk or something here. They have quite a bit of parks right along the water, which is really nice, so probably check those out. think I got my camp spot figured out for tonight, so I'm gonna head there. It is early, but didn't really have anything else planned today, so. And if it's not a good spot, then I got time to find something else, so let's go. Found a camp spot for tonight. First spot I went to wasn't really nice, so kept going. Found the one I'm at now. There's a bunch of trails and stuff here too, so figured I'd go for a walk before I have some dinner tonight. There's a few other campers there, so I'm not the only one parked there, but it's right by a boat marina, so should be good, quiet, hopefully. It is close to the airport, so I feel like I'm gonna be hearing airplanes all night long, but I guess you can only ask for so much when you're in a city, but it should be fine. Today the plan's go for a bike ride. I'm gonna leave the van where I slept last night, and there's a bunch of trails, so I'm gonna check those out. I'm probably like 5 minutes from like downtown Toronto, so right outside there's a park here. And it's pretty hot today. It's already 24 degrees and it's not even 11 o'clock yet, so it's gonna be hot later. So I figured go for a bike ride kind of earlier and then see what I do the rest of the day, so let's go. Biking around Tommy Thompson Park, which is kind of south of the city. I don't know if you can see the skyline behind me and the CN Tower, but there's supposed to be a lighthouse here at the end, and then the trail kind of loops around, so doing the loop. It's nice and paved. There's quite a bit of people walking and running and whatnot, so kind of nice to have a giant park right in the city basically. Back from my bike ride, I just took a shower outside. I used the back hose, which is just cold water, but it's hot enough that it was nice to get under the cold shower. So I gotta head back into town, gotta run some errands and whatnot. I think I'm gonna end the video there. See you in the next one.